Beneath Turkey, 85 meters underground, lies a city built for 20,000 people, and almost no one knows who built it or why. This wasn't a simple hideout. Derinkuyu had kitchens, stables, chapels, wine presses, and schools. Everything needed to live underground for a very long time. In 1963, a man swung a sledgehammer at his basement wall and accidentally rediscovered an entire forgotten civilization 18 floors below. To understand why anyone would build such a place, you first need to understand the remarkable land sitting right above it, Cappadocia. Millions of years of volcanic eruptions left behind a soft rock called tuff, which shaped the region's famous fairy chimneys and honeycombed cliffs, and made carving deep into the earth surprisingly easy. Derinkuyu had over 600 hidden entrances, 450 kilogram stone doors openable only from the inside, 15,000 ventilation shafts, and floors that could each be sealed off independently. This was architecture designed by people who knew what it meant to be hunted. So who exactly were they hiding from? And what drove them so far underground in the first place? Three competing theories point to very different answers. The Phrygians, around 700 BCE, fleeing Iron Age enemies. The Hittites, possibly digging as far back as 2000 BCE. And the most provocative idea of all, linking the earliest chambers to a catastrophic comet impact around 10,800 BCE. Mainstream archaeology treats the comet theory with careful skepticism. Yet the idea that the earliest tunnels were dug to survive a darkened, debris-choked sky rather than a human enemy has never actually been disproved. Around 10,800 BCE, something happened that made people conclude safety lay not above the earth, but within it. But Derinkuyu isn't the story of one fear. It's the story of fear recycled and rebuilt across 3,000 years of continuous human threat. Wave after wave of people descended into these tunnels. Early Christians fleeing Rome, Byzantines hiding from 4 centuries of Arab raids, communities escaping Timur's armies, Christian minorities under Ottoman rule, and as recently as 1909, Greek residents sleeping underground after news of the Adana massacres reached them. In 1923, the forced population exchange between Greece and Turkey expelled the Christian inhabitants from the region, and the tunnels fell silent. Not because the fear had ended, but because the people who carried it were gone. Every new floor, every rolling stone door, every ventilation shaft was a confession. Derinkuyu is not a monument to triumph, but to the stubborn persistence of human life across centuries of threat. The builders weren't defeated people. They were practical ones, calculating with architectural precision exactly how deep they needed to go to survive, and then going a little deeper still. We don't know their names, but we can walk through the shape of their fear, running our hands along walls carved in the dark, and seeing those stone doors still closed from the inside, as if waiting. Half of Derinkuyu remains unexcavated, still waiting, 85 meters deep, for whatever comes next. For 3,000 years, humanity never stopped needing this place. Yet in this single quiet century, we have stopped using it entirely. What does that tell us about the world we have built above?